My name is Sarindar Dhaliwal. I'm a visual artist. I've been exhibiting since 1983, and this is my living space and also serves as a studio. Words have played an increasingly large role in my practice. The earliest works in the exhibition at the gallery, they might just have one or two words, and then gradually stories became longer. There is a piece from, I think it's from 1991, and it was a story that my mother told me about myself. Apparently, when I was about 6 months old, I fell ill. They took me to doctors, but I stayed ill. And then a tinker came to the village and told the women that if they took a freshly laid egg and placed it in the crossroads, when something smushed it, then the baby would get better. So that piece is a longish text, but it has objects which are all different kinds of eggs. So sometimes, it's hard to know what came first, the egg or the story, but usually there's a combination. I didn't go back to the village where I was born until 2002. And I remember looking out of the train and seeing a little structure in a field, and it had yellow, pink, and some other colors, but it was sitting in a field of green. And when I saw that, I thought, oh, no wonder I use so much color. When I grow up, I want to be a namer of paint colors. I just thought that would be a delightful profession. And I think it was inspired by paint chips. And I always liked how they were described. And I made the squares of color that are in that work in France. And when I got home, that was when I started to think about names of colors. And because the names of the colors are all different kinds of colors, like one is called Belfast Midnight, but there's no black. So many people think that because the word for the color doesn't match up to the color, that I'm kind of trying to make a point, but that wasn't the point. I hope that, the work resonates with the viewers. I have been accused often of being too personal in my work, that there's no entry for the audience. But I don't agree with that. I think that my work has always been very dependent on the visual and the aesthetic. So if I'm not there to explain something, I think that the viewer can access the beauty that I'm trying to produce.